Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and Estonians, and welcome. It's a new year, so I figured I'd try kicking things off by talking about a topic that's been currently on my mind recently, and that's going to be about NDAs and why they're bad for the video games media in general. Now, this popped into my mind recently when I actually managed to get into the Severian beta. Well, I can't actually talk about the game, unfortunately, because it's under NDA. Now, the moment I first got into the beta, I thought to myself, yes, this is going to be great. I'm going to be checking out this game, and I'm going to be making a video of it for YouTube. And then my second thought was, hold on a second, is there an NDA on this game? And sure enough, after a quick Google search, I found out that there was. So that didn't really make my day and made me a bit sad. But it got me thinking a bit further, and well, why would a publisher or developer actually have an NDA on a game? For those of you not in the know, an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. There are two types, unilateral and a bilateral. We're going to be talking about unilateral essentially. I'm just going to give you the description of that very quickly from Wikipedia, which is a one-way agreement where one party wants to disclose certain information to another party but needs the information to be remained secret for some reason. Why would you need a game to be secret? Let's talk about it very quickly. I've got 3 ideas written down here. Now, the first reason is to keep the game out of the public light, to keep things secret. I don't know why you want to keep a game secret. Maybe you just don't want it to be. You just want other competitors to see your amazing ideas, and you don't want it to be stolen. That would make sense in like technology. If you've got a new TV technology, Sony have made a fantastic new 20K resolution TV, and I don't want the competitors to know about it, but they're going to send it off to people to test it. That would be a reason to have an NDA. But in video games, I mean, how many ideas can there not be anymore? How many ideas are there that aren't out there? I mean, certainly in the game Severian I played, there's quite a few things that I liked about it, but I will not specifically mention in this video. But I don't think they were overly mind-boggling. I don't think they were like overly great. Okay, I'm allowed to post opinions, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna post an opinion. I don't care. Sock it to me, Severian developers. Sock it to me. I don't understand why you'd want to keep the game secret. Sure, there's some things about the game that you might think that people might steal. I saw a few good ideas in there, but I'm just going to stop making opinions about that. The second idea I have here is that you're worried about the game's image. Maybe there's a few bugs, technical issues, maybe graphically the game isn't complete yet, maybe you just haven't implemented a few ideas yet. And you don't want the general public, to see the game for what it is quite yet. You want to wait until you think it's polished enough, and you probably want to think that it's in an area where you really want people to see it. You probably don't want people to see it early because, well, you're scared about what people will think about it. Maybe it'll be too negative an image, and it just won't attract the attention that you won't think it will. Of course, I'll be talking about why that is. I'll be counter-argumenting against that very shortly. And the only third reason I have here is that you're worried that you don't want people making money from posting images of the beta. Again, I have no idea why people wouldn't want to do that. Okay, I understand that there's been a few issues recently, such as like Day 1 Gary's incident, where reviews haven't been put online, and one of the excuses for that was the certain person does not have permission to make money from my video. That was actually a Total Biscuit scenario. But I don't really understand why you wouldn't want people making money from looking at the game and checking it out. I mean, well, the game isn't currently in sale at the moment, and well, it probably won't be for quite a while. It's not even going to. It might appear on Steam Early Access or something along the lines of that. But I can't actually see the game making money at the moment. Maybe there'll be some crap like pre-order bonuses where you get access to the beta that people want to buy. But I don't understand, again, that's not detracting money from the publishers or the developers, it's only detracting money from the people who want to make videos on the game, such as myself. In all honesty, I don't actually care about the money I would make from the YouTube video, I just want to be able to make a video from the game and criticise it, and talk about the good points about it. To me, that's all of the joy of making a YouTube video in the first place. Now I want to talk about why NDAs are bad. And the first reason is there is no open criticism for these games. Like, this game is currently in closed beta. Sure, you can bug test it, you can post ideas, but the chances of those ideas actually getting implemented that you writ is going to be very low, if not, well, impossible at all. However, if you are able to post a video of the game, and it's out there on the open market, it's out there on YouTube, viewed possibly by hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of viewers, and each one of those people are able to formulate their own opinion about the game, and, well, they're going to be able to bug test it a bit more for you. They're going to be able to spot things. They're going to be able to say, oh, look at that, there's a glitch there, look at that person's running through a wall, look at that, hey, that mechanic shouldn't be in the game, how about you replace that with something else? It's going to allow a bigger audience, it's going to be a bigger beta testing market even, if you will. It's going to be like there's going to be so many people being able to look at this game, formulate opinions of it, and give you so much more feedback compared to like the 9,000 people that are currently in the beta, or even 10,000 people that are currently in the beta. I have no idea how many are in there. Also, it doesn't allow for much criticism. I can't actually say, well, at the moment, I can't say if the game is good or bad or not because it's under NDA. However, if it wasn't in NDA, I'd be able to say, hey, this game is bad for such and such reason. I believe that this shouldn't be implemented and that this should be done this way. Well, of course, I'm only one little person in the sea of piss that is the internet, but it's still something. Who knows, maybe my squeaky little tiny voice will actually be heard by a bigger person, by a bigger voice, and it'll get carried on throughout the winds of the internet, and it might actually just reach the ears of the developers, who might go, oh, hey, this guy's saying something about our game, let's go change something like that. That might be a fantastic thing if there wasn't an NDA on the game. I'll actually be able to criticize the game openly now. I'll be able to say, hey, let's do that, and it could be done. Of course, it won't be done because, you know, it's just me. I mean, I'm not a games developer and I have no credentials of any form of games development aside from 2 months in a games development class in Northern Ireland or somewhere that I won't go into. And the next idea, well, and my final thought on why NDAs are bad is because you're not getting the promotion out there. I mean, I only found out about the game through my final reason why NDAs are bad, and my second reason, is that you're not promoting the game under an NDA. The only place you're able to promote it is through like gaming websites and news magazines such as like PC Gamer, IGN, Rock Paper Scissors, all those guys. And sure, they're viewed and read by potentially hundreds if not thousands of people, but don't forget, if it's not under an NDA and if I'm able to post a video on YouTube, if 100 people are able to post videos on YouTube, 1,000, 100,000, 10,000, potentially millions, well, obviously not millions are going to be in the beta, but it's going to be a hell of a lot of people currently being able to promote your game than what these websites can do, like IGN and PC Gamer, because certainly, even though they're popular websites, their fan base and viewers are actually limited. Certainly, you could be doing a lot more for that. You could have people on YouTube, big YouTubers, being able to say, "Hey, I'm going to be checking out this game. What do you think of it? I think that this is an kind of okay game. Why not check it out yourselves?" And these people can go, "Yes, certainly, I can do that. Yes, this person said that this game is viewable. I will check out this game and view it." Because that's the beautiful thing about our medium, because it's so ingrained in the internet and social media that the spread of information is almost instantaneous. And if somebody says, hey, check out this game on the internet these days, and they're a big person, then boom, your game's going to explode with attention. It's going to explode with advertisements. And that's going to be potential money for the pockets of the developers and publishers. At the moment, it's in closed beta. Nobody knows anything about it but me and quite a few other people who we can't really talk about it. And that's a shame, really, because the game is in a state which I can't talk about, and I would really like to talk about it in a video, but unfortunately I can't because it's under NDA. And a lot of games at the moment are under NDA, such as The Elder Scrolls Online Skyrim. That's the only example I can think about at the moment. I didn't properly think this out. And of course, that's been my video on why NDAs are bad for video games. I mean, it's the only medium where it's the only entertainment medium where you will have an NDA. Think about films and music. Imagine having a film on an NDA on a film. Your friend goes to you, hey, I beta tested The Hobbit. Really? How is it? I can't tell you much about it, but I can tell you there's a Hobbit in it. What about with music as well? What if there's an NDA on music? What if, like, I don't know, Eminem decided to release another song, and somebody says, hey, dude, I heard that you heard that Eminem song. What do you think of it? There's swearing in it, I guess, so I can't really tell you much. But if you keep it quiet, maybe I'll be able to tell you a few things, eh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, I can't listen to the song anymore. Unfortunately, I broke the NDA, so I can't listen to it anymore, and I must buy it when the song actually comes out. It doesn't work in any other medium. It's only with video games. And, well, I don't really see why you would want to put an NDA on a game and keep information restricted when like I said earlier, because our medium is so beautiful and amazing that, and so ingrained with the internet, that you can just explode with information about your game. If it's a good game, if it's well received, then you can make money off this advertisement. This is free advertisement as well. When I got into the beta, the first thing I instantly thought was, hey, I want to make a video of that. I don't even know why I wanted to make a video of it, because I thought it would be fun to make a video of it. Even though like 10 people would probably watch the video, heck, I still made a video of it. That's fun to me. That's 10 potential people who has checked out this game and potentially might be interested in buying it or checking it out once it's released. And of course, that's all the time we have. This has been my video on why NDAs are bad. I've been Systematic, and a big thank you all for watching.